This is hashtag Tap In Podcast. Tap in. This is Tap In. Yeah. This is the place where you about to tap in. Wanna know what's hot? You gotta tap in. You know who's dope in the city? Gotta tap in. This is Young Woody's hashtag Tap In Podcast. Yo. This is your boy, Young Woody, and I am here live at Best of Both Worlds Barbershop here in Austin, Texas. Here just actually north of Austin, actually. But I'm here with my guy. I call him Rock, but I know he would want his formal name now used. My boy, Jerod Walker, barber extraordinaire. As you can see, he got your boy, ice and fresh. You know what I'm saying? How's it doing, bro?
Everything good, bro.
Look at it.
Life is good, man. Life is good.
I feel that, bro. Nah, definitely, bro. Look, I understand, man. But let me ask you this, bro. I'm gonna start the interview just straight up, bro. I've watched you go from fighting through life, basketball, rapping. What made you make the transition and say, you know what, I really dig this barber stuff. I really dig being a barber. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a leap of faith and I'm gonna walk down this path.
Shit, man. I fell in love with cutting hair at like 17. I was in the barbershop. I was at high school. I was like, man, college ain't for me, nigga. So I'm like, I'm thinking early, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? It was like back to school time, so everybody's in there cutting hair and shit. And I was just sitting there chilling. I'm probably like 5 people there. I'm like, man, what the fuck? And I'm just listening to Clipper just, I'm like, man, that shit was peaceful. I was like, that shit kind of peaceful, man. Then I'm listening to the conversations, and then I'm like, you know what? If he could do that shit, I could do that shit. I ain't know what the fuck I was talking about. But in my mind, I'm like, if he could do that shit, I could do that shit. So, like a whole year went by, and then somebody asked me, hey, what you want for Christmas? I was like, man, I want some Clippers. They're like, nigga, you don't know what you're doing. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna learn. So I started cutting like 18. Yeah, I was like 18 years old. Got my first pair of Clippers. So
That's what's up, bro.
I fell in love with that shit instantly, though.
Man, that's what's up. So let me ask this, bro. All right, so what's the difference between the learning stage and actually going to school for it? What's more like, what gave you enough confidence to say, okay, I've been doing this long enough to where, all right, I now want to go to school for it?
Humility, nigga. Like, the difference is like, nigga, I've been knowing you since 7th grade.
Facts.
You was in the band.
Facts.
Played basketball.
Facts.
So they got this thing called a 10,000 hour rule.
Facts. And
You hit 10,000, you're gonna master, right?
I'm beyond it on damn near everything I've done.
Okay. So for me, I spent countless, like, I'm talking about, nigga, I'm pushing my hairline back. Hey, anybody hairline, but here's the cool thing. The people hairline I pushed back then, them niggas, they fuck with me now.
Okay, that's what's up.
But the difference is, like, when you hit that 10,000 hours, they say you're a master or a professional. For me, I was scared to tell niggas I cut hair. Even though I was okay, like, I was alright, but I was scared because I was like, man, I don't want to get in this shit and play with this shit.
You want to do it?
That's why I stopped doing music, because I knew, like, y'all niggas was about to die for that shit.
Yeah.
I knew that was something I wasn't going to, like, put my all in and damn near die for, so I stopped doing it. Like, I'm not going to play with y'all shit. So I was at work, bro. I wrote myself a letter. I got that letter right now. I wrote that shit 2019, nigga. September 10th or some shit. I wrote myself a note, nigga. I went in my car, I was crying. I was like, yo, fuck this shit. I got tired of working jobs. I prayed. I said, God, what's the one thing? No, I asked myself, I said, what's the one thing you'll do you'll never get tired of? You'll never let nobody take it from you. You're going to put your all into that shit. I was like, nigga, cutting hair. I went in my car, nigga, wrote a letter that said, Jerod will finish barber school. I posted that shit on my Instagram the other day. September 9th, 2019. I wrote that shit, nigga, put that bitch in the seatbelt. Nigga, I had been trying to go to barber school for 4 years prior to that. Couldn't get in. Rockford's had a year wait. So I prayed. I said, God, if you let me do this shit, I swear to God, I'll never take advantage of it. I got on my phone, nigga. I Googled some shit that bitch said Bavell Barber School. I was like, oh,
Right
shit.
there on Riverside.
On Riverside, nigga. I'm from the topless. I'm like, shit. All else fails, I can stay at my granny house and walk to school. I don't give a fuck. I went to work. I ain't do shit. I cried. Nigga, I cried in my car my whole lunch break. I went to work. My boss was, nigga, we supposed to make calls. I'm supposed to have like 300 calls. So then nigga, I had like 1 call. I ain't called nobody. I ain't called nobody. This was like a Thursday. Friday, I came to work. That nigga was like, you ain't been doing shit. He's like, you one of my best salesmen. And I told him, I was like, bro, I don't look, but I was scared because I was like, nigga, I still need money. I can't really let this nigga fire me. So I go in there with my nigga shit like, man, you know, it's just having a bad day, all this bullshit. And he was like, let me think about it over the weekend. I'll see if I'm gonna keep you. Yeah. So nigga, I'm in a relationship at this time with a chick, right? So I'm like, man, I gotta go home and fake the funk. But I go home and tell her like, yo, I wanna go to barber school. She like, all right. So nigga, that nigga texted me Monday morning, was like, hey, we don't need you no more. Well, no, he said, come up here and talk to me. I talked to him, he's like, man, what's up? You know, like I wanted to keep you, but we just came like what you did was, that shit was egregious. I was like, all right.
1 call.
No, bro, 1. We supposed to dial out 300, 200 to 300.
What? Nigga, you went negative 299% productive that day.
I made 1 call, nigga, like, no lie.
Fuck.
I went, that nigga was talking to me, he was like, yo, man, like, what's up with you? And I was like, bro, I don't love this. And he was like, well, what you love? And I was like, bro, I want to be a barber. He was like, cool, I hope you make it. And I was like, nigga, what?
And let you go.
Yeah, he said, go on, nigga. So I did my tour. I called the school, I said, hey, man, I want to go to barber school. It was like, all right. They had a cosmetology school, too.
Right
But I went in that motherfucker, I said, hey, I'm here to be a barber. Nothing else. I don't want to talk about cosmetology, none of that shit. I took my tour September 25th, 2019. They told me I was going to start school October 29th, 2019. So I was going to start school a month later. My projected graduation date, no lie, September 25th of 2020.
Okay.
Literally 1 year from the day I took the tour. Exactly 1 day. My nigga, I was at school every fucking day.
You didn't miss a day.
I never missed a fucking day if it was ice. Nigga, if school was canceled, they gonna have to come up there and tell me. Cause nigga, I never missed a day. And I ran from there, bro. Like that was it, nigga. That was my sign from God. I said, if you let me do this shit, I ain't playing with it. When I went to school, motherfuckers was like, oh, you so cocky. I'm like, nah, nigga, like, I'm just here. Like, I'm on a different mission. I quit my job for this shit. I went from making $50K to zero. Like, that.
I'm focused.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck the money.
Show me how to be as great as I need to be.
That's
and get
it.
the fuck out my way.
That's what
get
it
the
was.
fuck out my way.
But even my instructors, I never disrespect them. Like,
Right.
hey, look, I kind of already know how to cut. I'm alright, but like the other shit, just teach me what I need to know. There's like really no infection. Okay, cool. Study the book. So to go back on the original question, the difference between doing that shit outside of school and going to school is you need to know infection control. It's people out here being barbers, they good, do your shit. But know your shit, bro. Go to school. Like, don't play with this shit. Like, I'm not finna come and tell you to come to my house and be like, hey, look what I did on Fruity Loops. You're gonna be like, my nigga, stop playing with my shit. Erykah Badu said it, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Facts.
Don't play with my shit.
That's a fact.
Go find you some shit to play with. I'm not finna
Don't play with this.
It's like a nigga coming to your house and asking to record and this nigga doing the Kanye scoopity boopity do. You like, stop playing with my shit.
No, you'll get kicked out of my studio.
Don't play with my shit.
Quickly.
So that's the biggest thing is like, you have to learn how to be a professional in this shit. And it's not easy. People think that shit easy. That shit ain't easy, man.
Time, management, money, people skimming on you, the whole nine. You gotta be able to handle that balance. Now, coming from the environments I know for a fact you came from to where you are now, do you feel like it gave you the background in order to stand your ground in what you do? Or do you feel like as a professional, you had to learn that separately in order to do it the way you're doing it now?
I think most of where I came from. Now I think this was like my piece, cause I come from, I come from
Yeah.
trap houses, all that. So this is peace to me. But I have to be a therapist. I gotta sit down and listen to you tell me about how your life is going, and I have to either agree to disagree, or I have to give you the best insight. I have to make this shit comfortable for you.
Right.
That's one of the biggest things. Is like when I found this, I found peace. I ain't have to worry about waking up and. Bro, I received an email for a job and I got fucking scared. I was like, I gotta go to work, nigga, cause this ain't work to me. This is my life. I am a barber. You know how motherfucker be like, oh, Woody, like producing ain't what you do. That's who you are. I'm a fucking barber until I die. Nigga, Joe Paterno coached Penn State for 60 years when they took away from him.
He is a coach.
He died after they took him out. That's me. I'm gonna do this shit till I die. So for me, it was peace. It was something that my mama could look at me and be like, damn, my son did that shit. So that was, for me, it was peace. And it was like, nigga, I dropped out of high school. I'm a fucking high school dropout. I got a fucking GED. A lot of niggas don't know this. I got a fucking GED, nigga. And I'm making more money than a lot of niggas that I went to school with. And it's not about the money. And that's what I tell people. I don't give a... Would I do this shit for free? Yes, but I don't have to. But I do this shit. When I went to barber school, my instructor told me, like, he saw me the first day, he said, leaders lead. What? Like, when you get it, you'll come talk to me. I'm like, all right. Every day, when I'm there early, I'm there before him. Hey, what's up, young man? Leaders lead. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Every day. One day he said, you know why I tell you leaders lead, right? I said, no. He said, because you're leading. But in order for you to lead, you gotta lead the right way. You have this mindset of, you've been here already, but a lot of these niggas never been here. A lot of these niggas never cut hair. So you have to lead in the way which your team is gonna follow you. That's what makes a great leader. You can tell a motherfucker what to do, but they gotta lead. You gotta lead with your action. So for me, this shit was peace. So when I found that out, he like, leaders lead. I'm like, okay, I see what you're saying. So instead of me saying, nigga, my cut fire, I tell my nigga next to me, that shit fire. Nah, it's not that shit fire.
You motivate them with
that shit fire.
Same action, you just apply it to someone else.
Exactly.
So it allows them to, it betters the room, the morale of the room.
Exactly.
And then if they need help, whenever they hit a crunch time, they'll be like, hey, yo, bro, I'm fucking up, or I want to make sure I do it right. Hey, they won't be as guarded to say, yo, I need help.
Exactly. And then a lot of this is like, you're gonna learn, like school, yeah, they teach you the basics, but this you're gonna learn in the barbershop. This is like on-the-job training. Because a lot of the shit that I learned outside of school was like, oh damn, I'm just watching this nigga cut. Like, oh, he doing that? He doing this? But the original question, nah, this was peace for me, bro. Like people ask me how it work, I'll be like, nigga, I don't work. I don't work.
You have a career.
Yeah, but to me it's not even a career. Like it's me. This is part of my life. This is what I asked for. So I get up and do this shit every day.
But the reason why I say that is because
it is a career.
It's definitely.
But to me, it's like
it's life.
This is my life. Yeah, well, this is life.
So, but let me ask, how was your first time going to a barber convention and also going to one outside of Texas? How was that, bro?
Fucking. Well, it was still in Texas. It was in Dallas.
Oh, Dallas. Okay.
It was fucking monumental. That shit was amazing, nigga. I performed in front of like 300, 400, 500 motherfuckers. Cutting. Oh shit. Cutting, like, and I feel like I won. I don't give a fuck. Whoever see this, I feel like I fucking won. I didn't place in that shit, but the experience alone was like, nigga.
I just cut in front of 3.
Nigga, this one of the biggest this is BarberCon. Like, niggas is here from everywhere. Miami, motherfuckers are from Australia. And it's just like, for me to get up here, nigga, I'm from Metropolis, nigga. Like, who would have thought Metropolis, nigga, I come from that to this. Like, that shit was monumental, nigga. I'm like, damn. I wish people, I hope you go to the Grammys. Or whatever the fuck whatever that is, I hope you go. So you know it's like, I want you to be able to get on stage and play them fucking beats and produce in front of all these people so you can just be like, nigga.
I did that shit.
Nigga. The fourth, nigga. That's how I felt like, shit. They gonna know me, nigga. So that shit was life changing. It was monumental. It made me hungry, man. I was like, but I'm not a nervous nigga. But when I look, that shit felt like 8 Mile. That shit, hey, listen.
Knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on the sweater already, more spaghetti, nervous.
I wasn't going up there. You got me fucked up, nigga. Hey,
on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop balls, but he keeps on don't forget the bullshit.
That shit right there.
Yo, that's hip hop for your ass right there.
That shit right there. I'm like, nigga, but the whole time, like, they got music, they got speakers, so nigga, I'm jamming. I'm like, nigga, they playing old school Lil Wayne, they playing
So they kept you in the zone, yeah.
But no, this before I start cutting.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
like, oh yeah, nigga, they jamming. And like my model sit down and they gotta take a glance and it's all these motherfuckers. I'm like, oh shit. It's real, nigga. All these lights, I'm like,
game
ooh. Cause the whole time I get on, like they got the stage, it's like 8 of us. I'm in the back 4. So nigga, I come on the stage the back way. I don't even look at these motherfuckers. I'm just looking like, all right, I'm about to go right here and set my shit.
So the model, did you know the model?
Yeah. You know Yak?
Yeah.
It was Yak. Yak was my model. Shout out my nigga Yak.
Okay.
That was my model.
Okay.
So Yak went in the dope.
But it was a head you was familiar with, so it wasn't like you
Well, I had only cut Yak's hair like one other time, but I just knew Yak. When you do shit like that, you gotta have somebody that's on your vibe. But the whole time I'm cutting Yak, like these niggas can't fuck with you.
He
He
looking
at me like these niggas can't fuck with you. And the dope thing about it is like I'm shooting a documentary on all of this shit.
Okay.
So it's like another dude shot the footage. I got another documentary for. I'm pretty sure you gonna ask me about that shit. But yeah, just a whole bunch of shit that I'm putting together. But the dope part was that nigga put me in the corner before the cut. He was like, nigga, come on, I'm gonna pray with you. He was like, God, like you brought us here. Like, nigga, we finna show out. This is Austin. We like the only niggas from Austin in there. All these niggas Dallas, Fort Worth, all these niggas Miami, nigga, we Austin, nigga. We don't give a fuck about that. We came from Austin, nigga, like, nigga, y'all can't fuck with this nigga. And we just cutting, nigga. And if you see a cut, oh man, them niggas can't. They robbed me. That's all I'm gonna say. They robbed me, bro. They robbed me.
Were you going back next year?
For sure. I'm probably gonna compete in San Antonio in March.
That's what's up.
Yeah, nigga, whatever they throw out there, I'm going for sure.
Man, that's what's up, man. I gotta go. I gotta pull up and God to cover that. I gotta pull up and get some footage of that. That's what's up, bro. Man, and let me ask you this. What's next? So you've gotten to the shop, you've gotten to a few shops. Now you're here at the best of both worlds. When is ownership finna come into play for you?
Ooh, that's tough, man, because I think one thing that you have to, and this is different because you not only, I'm not managing this shop, I'm managing personality.
Okay.
So you gotta find the people that work well with you and bond with you. So for me, I think I would go personal suite first, like a private suite.
Makes sense.
And build a team there because it's hard to leave that shit outside when you wife tripping, your man tripping, whoever, your family, like, nigga, my mama twin sister just died last week on Wednesday. You wouldn't know that right now. My mama twin sister just passed away, fought cancer for a whole year. The craziest shit, I woke up last Wednesday, my aunt hasn't walked in a year. So she went to the hospital last year, she went through everything. And that morning I had a dream. I saw my auntie. She ain't walked in the year. In the dream she was walking. I walked up to her. I was like, Amy. She was like, I'm good now. That's all she said. I'm good. I said, what you doing? You walking? She watering the grass and shit.
I'm good.
She said, I'm good, nephew.
You wake up, she gone.
My auntie called me and she passed away. I'm like, damn. That's my mama twin. Like, they got the same face.
Yeah.
So it was like that. So I'm dealing with that shit. The funeral gonna be Saturday, but I gotta bring that shit to y'all. Like, y'all can't feel what I feel. Cause I gotta give y'all a different energy. If I'm stuck in this, that cut ain't you. Like, this nigga off his game. So you gotta know how to leave all that shit outside and I gotta be mentor to my teenage clients that say, oh man, I'm skipping school, man, I'm smoking weed. Nah, that's not what's up.
That ain't the play.
That ain't what's up. But when I'm a different barber though. If I get on your son's ass, I'm gonna come outside and say I got on your son's ass. Because it takes a village. And a barber is a key part of your village. We all done grew up in the barbershop.
Fact.
So
that is a fact.
I would be less of a man in this key in life to let this nigga sit in my shop and disrespect. Or to have a teenage kid sitting right here and the mother sitting right here and he talking crazy. No. Hey, go apologize to that woman.
Did that shit right now.
Right now. That's not how you
Yeah,
handle
we
that.
gonna play that
So it's a lot of things that you have to manage. I would love ownership, but first I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna find me a business mentor, and I'm gonna let somebody mentor me on business. What to look out for, what not to look out for. Taxes, LLCs. I got a fucking LLC. I got DBA. I got all that shit. But I need more of business structure because cutting hair, I can do that shit with my eyes closed. More so it's business. So for me, after this, I couldn't tell you because right now I'm in this moment. If I get out this moment, I'm gonna fuck up.
So basically, you just broke down the kind of to my next question. How important is it to not only stay in the moment but to enjoy the journey?
Dog, I can't even say because I still don't know how to do that. I don't think I know how to do that yet. It's hard because that shit is hard because I'm a doer.
Right.
So if I'm a doer, in the moment I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Until I look back like, wow. Like I didn't
Look what I made.
Right.
Look what I finished.
Right.
Look what wait, I actually could do this.
Until
Shit.
I'm in my grandmother's house and she like, I'm proud of you. I'm like, what? You're doing that. What? What you're doing? Like, well, I don't fucking know because I'm just doing it. I'm just trying to do
see that because when they say that, they see you being a barber. They don't see the trials, the tribulations.
No, but they do see all of that. I didn't think they did. My grandma like, nigga, you dropped out of school and got a GED, but you made something out of yourself. And that GED is nothing less than a diploma. So don't let nobody tell you that.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
okay.
technically.
I'm like, okay. But it's like, I don't see people like, oh, nigga, you cut hair for UT, but I'm not seeing that. Like, I'm not treating these niggas like they superstars. I'm treating them like regular people.
Yeah,
but it's like, when I look back and like, wow, I went to the Cotton Bowl. I was on the field when they got the trophy and I celebrated with these niggas. This is shit I ain't even posted online yet because I can't let people into that world. Because I know there's a lot of people that's like, man, that nigga ain't shit.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Because here's the thing. One thing I've learned about what we do, and like I said, after this, I got two more questions for you. We can't let what naysayers say stop us from doing what we do.
For sure.
But what we can do is continue to do what we do and affect who we can affect.
Absolutely.
Because what I won't do is not be dope because your bitch ass is not dope.
But that's what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck about what y'all doing.
Doing or saying, I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
But that shit get at you sometimes.
Well,
and I'm gonna tell you how I know.
But why? But here's the thing: it may get at you, but the thing is that like even me in this time, like I can say this: I know what it feels like to not be acknowledged.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
100%.
Okay, look, I don't give a fuck about names. I don't give a fuck about places.
No.
I'm gonna ask you one question. Now I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When it comes to this, to this that I know you do, beats production, can they fuck with you?
When it comes to
No, beats production. I just want the simple answer.
Well, no, I can't give you that simple answer because
I'm talking about
when it comes. Oh, wait, let me say it this way: because if it comes to simple production, there's magnificent producers in the city.
Stop. No, because you're going too far.
No, I have to break it down this way.
Okay.
But if we're talking about production, meaning all of it from the nothing to you have a finished song to the video to the final product of the entire embodiment of what we do, no, there is no one in this city that can fuck with me.
So the answer you gave me with all of that, can they fuck with you?
No.
Why?
Because I have damn near 3 times the amount of 10,000 hours to say I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Exactly.
I can do this shit blindfolded.
So what's annoying is you know they can't fuck with you. And they know they can't fuck with you either. But they don't want to say that. So that's what's annoying. Like it ain't even that. And I what I'm big on is I'm big on energy. Like some niggas will never sit in my chair. You would never. I just can't fuck with your kind. It's nothing personal, it's business. I know. I've seen the post. Oh, man, these niggas don't know how to cut hair. But then they'll hit me, hey bro, I need a cut. Nah, I can't let you do that. You know why? Because
you just played us out like suckers.
not even that. It's nothing to do with that. It's about, okay, how would I look at you say, hey bro, my nigga trying to record for $10 a song.
I'm gonna tell you no.
You're not a $10 a song producer.
Yeah,
I'm not a $20 barber.
Right, facts.
But I'm also not a $100 barber. But what you're gonna get from me and this dude is two different things. You're gonna get a haircut from here. For me, you're getting the experience.
Facts.
I'm gonna cut your hair, and if you want to know something about barbering, I'm gonna give you the game. Hey, this is this, that. I give y'all a quick fucking tip right now.
Talk to 'em.
Quick shit. Did you know everybody loses 100 hairs a day?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, well, these motherfuckers probably didn't know that.
Yeah.
They did. From some part of your body, you're gonna lose 100 hairs a day.
And the reason why I knew that is because when you start growing these, you do more. It's funny that you do research on locks, treatments, how to keep them, how to maintain them, what goes into.
But you might lose 30 hairs from your nutsack.
Yeah.
And 30 from your head.
But from the body itself.
Yeah, you're gonna lose 100 hairs.
Yeah.
So this is the type of education that if you sat in the chair, you're like, oh shit, I learned something.
It'd be a weird tip quick, but it'd be like, yeah, that's
okay. Yeah. So that's the thing, like, I know they can't fuck with me, but I also know that I built a different following on Instagram where they fuck with me.
Which is true.
So I don't give y'all that energy on Facebook no more. I removed it.
But also, here's also the other thing though. Here's also the other thing. Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff, yeah, it matters. But also what I've learned is, and I actually learned this from watching you, is that it's one thing to control your brand, it's control your environment. I've watched you be around everybody and then say, no, this isn't for me, back up. And then say, no, I'm gonna do this. Hey man, he's not here. I'm not your show clown. I was just having fun. But now I'm here and this is what I'm on. Oh, you don't like that? Well, that's not my problem. Stay over there. I don't have any nothing negative, bad. I don't want to do no, bro, I'm focused right here. And I'm about to maximize what I'm doing here. Not 10 years from now, right now. Now, when 10 years from now get here, I'll deal with that when that shit get here. Don't get me wrong, I might be prepared for it, but I'm not focused on it. I'm not dwelling in it. And I'm damn sure not dwelling on the past.
For sure.
So I'm living in the moment so I can be in the moment. And that's actually some good lessons. So I'm going to say Jerod, but I'm sorry, I got to call you when I call you. Rod, bro, do me a favor. Tell the people where they can find you, Brody.
The only place you're gonna fucking find me is on Instagram. Worldwide Blends.
Worldwide Blends.
With a Z on the end. Worldwide Blends is one word. I'm rebooting my fucking YouTube page. I post a few YouTube shorts on there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm about to, but it's also the psychological part of that.
Okay.
Worldwide Blends. I'm not limiting myself to Austin.
Gotcha.
I want motherfuckers to call me, hey, come to Paris.
Yeah.
Hey, come to Africa.
I got you.
I'm trying to be worldwide, and it's like for me, yeah, that's where you basically find me there. But that's my whole shit. Like,
And how
Worldwide Blends.
and how will they book you?
If you go there, I got a booking link. If you see me, I got a card. My card got a QR code on it. You scan that motherfucker. But yeah, just go to my Instagram, and I got a booking link right there on my Booksy. Click that motherfucker, set up your appointment, and you'll be good to go.
That works. Well, yo, this is the first, but this is your boy Young Woody, and this is hashtag Tap In.
Tap in, we tapping in.
And we out this bitch.
For sure.
This is hashtag Tap In Podcast. Tap in. This is Tap In. Yeah. This is the place where you bout to tap in. Wanna know what's hot? You gotta tap in. You know who's dope in the city? Gotta tap in.